The Order of Agricultural Merit is an order bestowed by the French Republic for outstanding contribution to agriculture. It was second in importance only to the Legion of Honor within the French Order of Precedence when it was created. The order was established on the 7th of July 1883 based on the proposition of the then Minister of Agriculture Jules Méline in an effort to adequately reward services to agriculture in view of the maximum number of the Legion of Honor that could be awarded yearly. His reasoning was that more than 18 million Frenchmen lived directly from this industry, which had a direct and most powerful impact on the entire national economy. Farmers, agronomists, professors, researchers, labor was intensive and never-ending, devotion was commonplace, but the rewards were rare. The original 1883 decree created a single-grade order, only knights were thus decorated. The decree of the 18th of June 1887 added the grade of officer and of third grade. That of commander was created by decree of the 3rd of August 1900. The present form and statute of the Order of Agricultural Merit were outlined in Decree 59-729 of the 15th of June 1959. The order comprises approximately 340,000 knights to date, of which approximately 23,000 are alive at any given time, including all living former ministers of agriculture. Officers number approximately 60,000 to date, with approximately 5,000 living and approximately 4,800 were made commanders to date, with approximately 400 living at any given time. Award statute. The Order of Agricultural Merit rewards people who rendered exceptional services to agriculture, whether in public duties or in the very practice of agriculture. It also awards people who distinguished themselves in scientific research or in related publications. There are two annual investiture ceremonies, the first on the 1st of January and the second on the 14th of July. The annual contingent has been limited to 60 commanders, 800 officers and 3,200 knights. Award prerequisites are as follows. Knight, be at least 30 years of age with 15 years of service work. Officer, at least 5 years as a knight of the order. Commander, at least 5 years as an officer of the order. A 5% contingency is allowed for people gaining direct entry into the order as officers or commanders for exceptional reasons. Foreigners receiving the order are not subject to the seniority clause. Members of the Order of the Legion of Honor may be admitted to the Order of Agricultural Merit at the same rank they hold in the first. An award certificate always accompanies the order. Award description. The Order of Agricultural Merit is in the form of a 40 mm wide star, 60 mm for the commander's insignia, with 6 white enameled arms, the arms resting on a gilt wreath of wheat on the right and of corn on the left. On the obverse at its center, a gilt medallion bearing the effigy of the Republic in the form of the relief right profile of a woman's head. The medallion is surrounded by a narrow blue enameled band bearing the golden semicircular inscription République like UUE Française. On the reverse, the gilt medallion bears the relief inscription on 3 lines MERITE. Agricole 1883. It is surrounded by a plain blue enameled band. The officers' and commanders' badges also bear a gilt wreath, half vine and half olive branched between the insignia and the ribbon suspension ring. The knight's insignia is made of silver, the officers' is made of silver gilt, the commanders' is made of silver gilt to gold. The order hangs from a 37 mm wide silk moire green ribbon with 5 mm amaranth vertical stripes located 1 mm from the edges. The commander's insignia is worn on a cravat around the neck. Noteworthy recipients: Commanders Jean Dupuy, Jules Graveroux, Christine Lagarde, René Renoux, Henrik, Prince Consort of Denmark. Caroline, Princess of Hanover. Officers Alfred Klipowski, Pierre Gallet, Ernest Vaux, Will Studd, Dominique Levy, William Bradford Elwood. Knights Jan Arthus Bertrand, Philippe Adnaud, Florian Bellinger, Wyner Bourne, Laura Calder, Jacques Chirac, Elizabeth David, Vasily Dokuchev 1889, Robert Druhin, Patricia Gallagher, Thomas Harvey Gill, Henry S. Graves, Michel Guérard, Hermann Jaeger, Richard Julin, Patrick Levay, Bernard Lizzo, Kermit Lynch, Brian Morrissey, Thomas Volney Munson, Roland Parsit, Jacques Pepin, Patrick Smet-Chevron, Morciel Soda, John Winroth, Stanislaw Tiskovich, Anil Chandhok, Aldrich Obermeyer, Unknown Rank Jean Carmit, Catherine Deneuve, Jean-Paul Huchon, Paul Morand, Louis Pasteur, Roger Peyrafen, Charles Semblet, Michel Serrault.